Yeah, interesting. Go on.
Yeah, so I don't want to get like off on a tangent because it'll take your whole day, but anyways, he had started, we went to have barbecue somewhere that was like world famous, and like we left there and I was kind of like, well, the brisket was good, but like it wasn't that good, and I was like, why can't you like make this at home? And he's like, do you know how you get mad when people are like, oh, soap, I can make soap, I'm going to go home and make soap. And so he literally got on YouTube and started watching these videos, and every week was a different challenge. So, like, first he smoked a pork butt, and it took, like, 12 hours, Hannah. 12 hours outside. I was like, can you just go to Rudy's and, like, buy? And then, like, the next week was, like, chicken, and then the next week was ribs, and then brisket. So what we've done now is for our weekly challenge, he'll do the meat, that's just his thing, and then I come up with some weird, like, potato salad, or, like, there's a thing called Texas caviar. Have you ever had that? That has, like, black beans and corn and salsa. It's really, really good, but it's like a cold salad. And so with the kids, like, we'll get on Pinterest or, go to the library and get some cookbooks and stuff because we love going to the library. And I said, well, I'll do, like, the sides and the desserts. But then it's fun because we're doing it as a family. Because, there's times when, like, we make something and I'm like, okay, we can't eat this. Like, we have to order pizza. Like, tried, but that was, like, an epic failure. But that's what makes it so fun because, there's nobody. Like, I'm Dominican and I cook a lot of Dominican food. But every now and then, like, I totally destroy my grandmother's, arroz con pollo recipe. I follow it line for line, but for whatever reason, like, I burn it. So for us, it's really fun. And for me, because grilling to me, there's sort of this stereotype that, like, oh, it's the man that grills and he's the one that... And I'm like, that needs to change because a lot of times, like, if he's not here or he's traveling, like, I want to grill some pork chops. Like, I don't want to have to go buy them,
Yeah.
So I'm not nearly as intimidated by the grill as I used to be. And then it's fun because, you can have a lot of people over. You can feed a lot of people because when you cook that food, a slab of brisket's like 15 pounds. That's not going to feed 4 people. That's going to feed like 15 people.
Yeah.
But, so it's fun. And then the same thing, I like the kids to kind of see, because we try not to eat out a lot, and so I like them to see the same thing, like that you can cook your own stuff, and they enjoy it. Even when we have our disasters, they're like, oh, we really wanted pizza. I'm glad Dad burned the brisket,
So what is your favorite meat, or what is the favorite thing that your husband has made during his meat challenges?
Oh, his smoked pork butt. He made these pulled pork sandwiches that were like butter melting in your mouth. They were so good. Like, I have dreams about them.
That does sound really, really good. Oh my gosh, now I'm craving barbecue.
I was going to say, you're in California. You can get barbecue out there.
Oh gosh, no. There is no barbecue in California at all.
Not a California thing, is it?
Actually, it's really funny. I was pescatarian before I came here for school. So
really?
I didn't eat meat for like 15 years, and then I came here and then started eating meat all the time just because it's Texas. It's so hard to not eat meat in Texas.
I was vegetarian before I met my husband. Yeah, that was like out the window, like after our second date. I was like, I can't watch you eat a prime rib, and I'm like over here eating lettuce wrap.
Exactly. Yeah, my boyfriend eats like tons of meat too, every meal, so it's really hard to live with him and not eat meat.
Yeah. Pescatarian, though, that's awesome. Fish I can do. The hardest for me was I couldn't give up cheese. I just love dairy too much.
Wow. I don't know.
Like,
I love sushi too much.
I tried doing the whole vegan thing, and I think I was a vegan for like 61 days or something.
Oh my gosh. I think I would be a vegan for like 15 seconds, and then I would give up. I would just think about all the things I'm missing out on, and then I would just eat them. Last question. Can you tell me a little bit about your bedtime ritual? What does it look like putting your kids to bed, or do you have anything that you and your husband do before you guys head to bed?
Well, we can't talk about that in the interview, but okay. I'll be the honest mom that's not going to give you like that. We put them in their nightgowns and they go to sleep peacefully. The bedtime routine at our house is hell, and I want you to put that in capital letters, bolded with an exclamation point. It is crazy. It starts with bath time, which right now we just added bath bombs. We're about to launch them on the website. So my daughter decided that the tray, we have, because we test everything, obviously. and she decided to, like, dump them all in instead of, like, one.
Oh.
So there was, like, glitter and, like, dried rose petals and, like, goat milk powder and Epsom salts, like, everywhere. The whole house, like, our entire downstairs just reeked of this gigantic bath bomb. So bedtime routine, I love the bath time routine because they actually are usually quite calm and, like, we're talking and they sing and play and splash and make a big mess, and then I get mad and start yelling, and then I'm, like, cleaning up the floor with the towel. And then brush their teeth, get their PJs on, which for some reason lately is such a fight. My son has decided that he will no longer wear matching pajamas. Everything has to be mismatched. So he'll wear, like, a Ninja Turtle t-shirt with, like, Star Wars Millennium Falcon pajama pants. And then, like, Power Ranger underwear. Because he has to, like, represent all of his favorite shows. So we do that, and then usually putting them to bed is quite easy. We get them in there, we read a book, or sing songs, and we close the door. I sort of tiptoe away to find solace in my studio, and then the fighting starts. Mommy, he touched me. Mommy, he pulled my hair. Mommy, she's staring at me. So then I go back in, I talk to them, I tiptoe back out, I pour a glass of wine. Usually by the end of the first sip, they're, like, screaming, ready to strangle each other, fighting. So, yeah, bedtime routine, I don't know what parents have. Like, I guess they just have perfectly well-behaved children, but I dread it. Like, if I could just leave and come home and they were asleep, I would be so happy. So, yeah, it's kind of chaotic. They usually wind down. My son is hysterical because he sleeps with this, like, 2.5-foot long Millennium Falcon, like, in his bed. And then he's, like, surrounded by stuffed animals. So after they're asleep, my husband and I have to sneak in because we're terrified he's going to, like, not be able to breathe. And we have to, like, move the Millennium Falcon, peel all the stuffed animals away from his face to make sure he can breathe so he doesn't smother himself. So it's fun, but it's those little moments, It's crazy and it's insane. But when they're older and they want to have nothing to do with me and they want to be with their friends all day, I'm going to miss that.
All right, lastly, would it be possible to actually get photos from you of your products or of anything else that you would want included in the web piece? Of course, we would give you all photo credits to you or whoever took them.
Yeah.
So if you can send a few of those that you like, maybe 3 or 4 that are your favorites, and then we can definitely include those in the article as well.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, thank you so much for speaking with me. You gave me so much great content. So I
hope it helped. Hopefully, I can't wait to see it.
I will definitely shoot you an email the second it's published so that you can read it right away. But thank you so much for being a part of this article.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much, Hannah.
Thank you.